gives me that. Are you really sure you want to go live? Thank you. Thank you for your concern as to my well-being, so whether or not I want to go live. I know that it can be a bit of a mess. Time to time, place to place. That's how it goes. And now that we are live, hello, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another Thursday night session. The KotoKai Robo-Dojo Workbench, number 76. That's a lot of workbenches. Tonight we are carrying on with our good old friend, the Master Grade Dom Tropen Resin upgrade. My foot, we've been talking feet. And with me, as always, on this fine evening, we have...
What's up, guys? Good evening. Thanks for hanging out with us. Yeah, we were talking a little bit before stream just about what we were doing while we weren't with you guys. So we've been working on this a little bit, gluing some feet together, just going over kind of like the different approaches we each took to how we got to this point.
Mm-hmm. Got a healthy cup of coffee here.
Pulling an all-nighter?
No, dude, I just was like zonked out like up to 15 minutes before we're supposed to start. So woke up, get some coffee.
Good.
But to answer your question, Paul, as we were talking, so we're talking about these little, what are they? Nuclear
generators, nuclear reactors, something along those lines.
Yeah, these little genos that are here on the side, right?
Mm-hmm.
So as you can see there, I have you can see this the tab on the side, right?
Yeah, it's got like grooves all the way around it, and then on each 180 degree side, it's got like a framing that goes around that. I don't know if you can see that. I know it's all yellow, so it's hard to see, but talking about this bar. And my question to Brian was, he glued his together. This is all just tacked together currently. This is like crazy overthinking things too, because you could probably just glue this together, and who really cares, right? No one will ever notice this. But how does this orientation work? Does it go horizontal, like flat with the floor, basically? These things don't sit exactly level. They sit a little sideways. You can kind of see Brian's right there. And the pictures, are line art pictures, and they're not very big. Mm-hmm. And they're not detailed enough to really be able to tell that from the directions. I'm sure I can look up a Tropen. I know there's an HG one, so I could probably get it from that.
And that is what I did after I glued them up in the wrong position. So I glued them up. I glued them up with the built. They have this concentric ribbing around the sides and these two bars that go down the face, and they're supposed to be on the sides. And I glued them on the top.
Okay.
Right? So they're on the top and the bottom. Okay, on both of them, and I made them symmetrical. And then I looked online. Oh shit! Was able to pop one of them, and got it to move to the other thing really quick. Glued that back together. Couldn't move the other one. Since I couldn't move the second one, I had now completely fused the first one and couldn't move the first one. So I had two permanently sealed units, one sideways, one vertical.
I mean, it would follow along with Xeon Engineering.
How? So how do I deal with this, you might ask? Well, I took some appropriately sized styrene bar, and I cut the pieces and I glued them opposite to make it 4-sided bars on both of them, and sanded them down to be the same height, so that on mine I have, you can kind of see it.
Quad bars.
I've got quad bars. So they don't really want to show up very well because the light is all super blown out, but you kind of get the idea. Yeah, you can see it there, guys. So literally that's all that I did is I took the same size styrene bar, I glued it in there, I let it cure overnight so that it was nice and strong, or a couple of hours, whatever. The glue certainly sat down, and then I just sanded that shit back to being the same height. Once it's primed, it'll all look the same. So I lucked out. I was able to fix it. But yeah, it was very like, oh.
Are they now on the HG or in line art or whatever renderings? are they horizontal to the ground, or are they just like, are they horizontal to this specific piece, and then when they get mounted, they tilt a little?
I just made them true to the plane of the top of the piece. So it's got that boxed out component on the top.
Right. Yeah.
That's my flat plane that I.
That's how I have them assembled here. Like just this individual piece, the line goes pretty much right down the middle. But then obviously when they get glued onto the kit, it'll tilt a little, so the line will really be
they're cocked up
at an angle.
And the same with the little lenses on the front. I did that too, where they are true to the top of the piece, and then they get cocked up a little bit on the edges.
Gotcha.
So what I did also, folks at home, was I made the feet into 3 components. So instead of it being like a pile of parts, I left mine with like the bottom plate for now, the associated upper component, which just clips right on there, and has the side generator as well as the back. What the hell that thing is?
The heel piece.
Yeah, the heel component, and then I made these front guys, which is the toe and then the 2 little side wings that sit down over the front to make the whole foot a nice little assembly that'll still stick together without me having to glue it fully together.
Right. So I went a little different. I glued the top and bottom of the foot because mine were very hard to keep together. Like one of the pegs is probably cocked on the top. I believe it's the top has the pegs and the bottom has the female. So they would just constantly pop apart. I like Brian's idea actually better than this, but it seemed like an easy thing to mask off. I will probably do the same thing with the toe, where I glue those little wings to the toe. The heel and the generator I'll probably glue after paint.
Okay.
Just so I can keep them. I don't know what I want to do, but it's got that little box on it, and I'll probably do some different colors on that, and then same thing with the barrel.
Oh yeah.
In fact, I might not glue the barrel even until I paint that, just so I can keep all these parts separated. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. I'm just gonna mask it off and do my normal.
Yeah.
That thing I do.
I was thinking about like reverse washing, so I could do like the cage a different color and keep like the finned part like I don't know. I guess that would be like a cooling fins. Since it's some kind of like nuclear generator.
Yeah, potentially could be some sort of radiation component.
So, anywho, yeah,
we get a whole bunch of people up here in the chat. Say hi to everybody real quick. Bill's get a good wave. What's up, Bill? And Andy's out there. Hey, Andy, what's poppin', buddy? Also, we got our man, Mr. Chris Pabs, and Z is out there as well. What is going on? For the rest of you that are out in the chat just watching right now and not saying hi, we see you anyways. How you doing?
Guy says you mean the jet thruster intakes, right? I'm not. Someone on the stream, what was that, 2-3 weeks ago, told us that there was some kind of nuclear generator or nuclear something or another.
Some sort of thing.
What's up, Edwin? I don't remember, but
I will. You know what? I have the internet at my fingertips.
What are the pieces on the side of the Dom?
Tropen, it says. Oops.
So the rest of this week, I didn't work on this too much, but spent a little bit of time here and there just sanding things and trying to get the fit a little closer to what I wanted. We've talked about this a couple of times. The kit overall, like the quality of it, is really, really good. But I feel like any resin kit you're going to have to play with more than a plastic kit, I would imagine.
Goodness. Get your giant head off of my screen.
Turbine just referenced a just referenced a unicorn version picture and saw turbine blades. Okay. I mean, I'm not saying you're wrong. We didn't know, and someone in the chat a couple weeks ago mentioned something about some nuclear something or another. Nuclear generators? I don't know.
That's a good question.
I don't remember now. Who
Really
told us?
Sand filtering intakes for leg-mounted thermonuclear jet engines. So it has leg-mounted thermonuclear jet engines, and they have the special intakes, which are those little like the iris, the lens.
Yeah, the lenses on the side.
So, yeah. So those are leg-mounted thermonuclear jet engines with specific sand filtering intakes. Ooh la la.
Okay.
Ooh, the facts.
So they're nuclear jet engines. Intakes for nuclear jet engines.
Zoom.
I like it. We'll take that.
Oh man, this coffee is so good.
So we're down to like kind of
Getting down there.
the nitty gritty. We really got the arms and the head and the bazooka.
I did not dork around with the backpack any further, but that's like the least of my concerns at this point.
Oh, yeah, that. What did I determine with that? I don't even know where the hell I put it. Where is it?
My backpack just has a little bit of flash to clean up on it.
Yeah, and basically just those pieces just glue into it, kind of, and that's really the.
Yeah, those little tabs.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, I got mine separated.
It's pretty.
Yeah, I think I actually have to trim a little bit of something on the backpack.
I got to clean the top up. I've just got a little bit of some casting marks, some gates, some spruage all over the top. But what we're going to be dorking around with today, we're going to start working on the arms, right?
Yeah. I believe that's the plan. We'll cap things off with like the head and the weapons maybe next week, because I don't think there's a whole lot.
I guess I don't really have anything other than his little submachine gun, because I don't have the regular bazooka that comes with the normal.
Well, it doesn't come with Sternfausts. And the machine gun. Yeah, it has some of those Sternfaust deals.
Wow! All right, come on, feet.
Don't fail me now.
Let's do a little Quasimodo. Lord Quas.
All right, so I got some arm parts here.
Okay, pops right out.
And I got an arm. Convenient.
Yeah, this is like the smallest of instructions with the most possible parts.
Yeah.
There we go. My guy's now together chilling. Like a villain. I don't have my secondary camera set up because I was taking a nap. There we go. 1 second, please bear with me, my friends, while I do this thing. It is...
I don't remember how this arm came apart or went together. I remember it being kind of weird.
All right, have you seen him? There we go. Secondary camera up. Kind of shaky. Light is slightly blown out. Less crotch, more workbench. All right.
Yeah, I can do the same for everyone. Hold on here.
Go. Oh, what's up, Angao? What's up, Mr. Santos?
Whoop.
Bill says it's the Dom Tropen.
The Dom Tropen.
The Dom Tropen. I'm still asleep. All it needs is grenades and a heat sword. And the heat sword is definitely redonkulous. Angao, you are correct, Amundo. All right, wow. Okay, so. What? Surprise. Instructions. Here we go. Over here. Woohoo! That.
All right, I remember now. The elbow kind of goes.
Oh, look, it's plain as day.
Yeah, simple, easy,
Easy breezy, beautiful cover girl. Let's see if I have any. Here's a regular American quarter. so that you get an idea as to how big the instructions are. They're slightly larger than a quarter. Yippee. Put that trombone here. I don't even know where to begin on this. You know what? I know where to begin. Hang on.
I'm trying to take apart my arm. That's
here's where we're going to begin. We're going to begin by putting on these terrible ad for a video game that I will never play.
What's that?
I don't know, Fortnite or something. I have no idea.
All right.
There we go. Get some beats going in the background. But actually, I wanted to talk to you guys for just a half second here. Because earlier today, I got me a couple of these cute little SD Jagan resin models from Stickler Studio. And I was incredibly shocked because they just shipped like a day ago. And they are amazing. They come in these gorgeous little cases. My wife called it a little lunchbox. It's pretty adorable. Within you get beautiful full color instruction manual.
So almost as good as this instruction manual is what you're saying.
Paul? It blows it all the way out of the water. It comes with these gorgeous finished photos in the back, super sexy. They both have, because there's been several people that have asked. They have a complete inner ABS frame, which is the CS frame, but it's a recast in a like a smoke plastic, like a smoke gray plastic, and then of course all of the resin bits necessary. A couple of smaller sheets of decals for this one. This is just the standard Stark Jagan. I have the other Jagan as well that comes with even more decals. I have one, but you can get two. So no, this is actually the Stark Jagan. The other one was the Jagan D. This is the Stark Jagan S with the shoulder pads and all the armor. And this one comes with, here it is, an extra sheet of decals, all on the outside. Pretty dang amazing. If you guys can afford to get one of these, I suggest you do. They're definitely worth it. I got it from Dream Studio K. You can find them on Instagram. They're incredibly helpful. So incredibly nice. Fast, friendly service. What else can I say about it? Super good. No qualms. Everything was super legit. I have trouble getting something from like a one state away here in the United States, and I can stick this stuff from the other side of the planet to me in a day.
Oh, it's a bad time. It's a rough time.
Mind-boggling. But so that being said, those are super cool.
I got my the Sananju plastic conversion.
Excellent.
Yeah, I just got it like 2 days ago.
Oh shoot, I can't remember who it is. Pabs knows offhand. He's got that stuff. Oh hey, what's up, Zach?
No.
Pabs has that definitely memorized.
Takata? I don't remember.
Takara?
Something with a T.
Something like that.
Alrighty.
Don't crucify me. Alright, yeah, that's it. Is it just the two arms? Where's the shoulder balls, bro? Are they in here? Bingo. Cool. Alright. We're all happy. We're all happy.
The shoulders just kind of go together.
Let me see. I got everything separated up here.
It's between.
I got everything separated up in here. All right, these are all the parts for the chest that I cut apart, and I saved those because I don't know why. All right. These all go up in. I don't know exactly what service it was shipped. I think it shipped. We got it. I got it FedEx Air. And let me see. The shipping is
Probably I know. Right now shipping is kind of weird.
International Priority is what it was shipped, and it was definitely not cheap to ship it. But it got here like that, and it was perfect. So it made it absolutely worth every penny.
Yeah, I did the same thing. So I bought that Tananju dress up from Samuel, and especially shipping from China right now is not easy.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I paid more than I would normally for shipping, but it came really fast because the normal slower style shipping, like your traditional
SAL style.
Yeah, well, I think it was like I could do SAL, but then that takes you don't even know how long. But like traditional, just through USPS, I guess that one. He said that's the weird one.
Oh.
Like it was going to take a long time, so I think I went with like either DHL or FedEx or something like that, and it was a lot.
That's where I'm dealing with issues right now with UPS doing weird stuff with USPS, so being a little funky.
I hate when those three try to play together. Like I know that sounds weird, but like especially FedEx has some partnership with USPS, and they'll send you a thing. Like I guess it's not that big of a deal. It's just my impatience. But they'll send you a thing where like, oh no, part down. It's delivering to you from FedEx, and it'll be there in 3 days. Let's just say. Well, 3 days means it gets delivered to your post office in 3 days.
Oh, right. Exactly. Yeah, that's what I had with US or UPS. They were like, yeah, it'll be there on the 7th. And it didn't even get close to Brooklyn until the 9th. And now the post office is like, yeah, we're overwhelmed. So we'll get to you, next month or whenever. So we're just trying to sort that out. Does that just pop off? I can't tell because it is so freaking small.
I've had good luck with DHL internationally.
Yeah, I haven't had a bad time with them either. Even LaserShip hasn't been 100% terrible.
Zach says e-packet. It could have been. Honestly, I can't remember like what it was. We emailed back and forth, Samuel and I, a little bit because I was like, he sent me like the shipping was going to be like as much as the thing I bought. I was like, whoa, what the hell, man? Yeah, I've used DHL for GK Studio. Actually, I'm pretty sure this kit came from DHL. What I like about DHL as opposed to USPS and FedEx for international shipping is they'll let you log in and like give them instructions, which is really helpful because sometimes like in the United States for international shipping, a lot of times they want you to sign for the package. And who the hell is home on normal circumstances? Right now is a little different, but 6 months ago, who was home Tuesday at 1 p.m. when the post office delivers? I wasn't.
Right.
So they would always leave those stupid tags on my door that they missed me. But DHL would let you go on their website and like e-sign for it.
Yeah, and be like, yo, just drop it,
Yeah, just leave it at the door.
Wherever, like, yeah, the neighbors or whatever. Yeah, even not even that. Like, we're here. I even went down to the post office to talk to them, and they were like, yeah, man, no. I mean, I know it says that, but no. It says that it was here on the 9th, but no, man, we don't have it. So, like, all right, I guess I'm just going to be hanging out and find out when it comes in. I won't bother you because you're clearly overwhelmed.
Yes, they do have a Shop 2000. GKM has an account with DHL, and I think they're Taiwan is where they're based out of, if I remember right.
Oh, it's wild. This a lateral shift. Never noticed it. All right. Did you disassemble your arms already, Mr. Paul? Or are you
I
just
did. The whole elbow is very odd.
Oh my god, the whole thing is a very odd.
It goes together like a weird angle, huh?
Not even.
I'm putting together a shoulder now. Or I just cleaned up like the inside of the shoulder.
Because the whole dang thing. Oh, what a pain in the butt sack. Come on, big guy. Come on. Here you go. You can do it. Oh, what a sucky thing. Come on, Bandai 2.0, yo. Whew.
Yeah, elbows not the best engineering.
Oh my god. No, it's just why? It's just why? And how does that? Oh, it's like that. Yeah, that is a weird angle. I was like trying to figure out how to get that polycap out of the inside.
Yeah, it doesn't. It's not straight in and out.
I had to take the whole freaking thing apart because, and here's why. I'll switch over to the other camera because it's easier to see. Because what you get is it's your fancy elbow here, and inside there's this like plug plate on top. So if we finagle that little bad boy out of there, easy peasy, no problem. And you look at that and you're like, what? How does that come out of there if it's captive? So I'm thinking like, oh, all of this stuff has to come apart, explode this, and then still nope, that doesn't do it. What it is, you have to bend the elbow, and then you have to slide it this way. If I can do it, I can't. I don't know if I can do it with the parts together. Here we go. And then there's a weird horizontal peg, and then this thing is at an incredibly steep angle for the polycap on the inside. It's just super bizarre. It's really well done in a way, you know, like it's totally functional, but it's just bizarre.
It's taking apart is especially odd.
Yeah.
I don't remember it being that weird putting it together, but
yeah, me either. The bicep is quite a bit longer.
Yeah, I was looking at that, and it has like a comes a little more to a point on that one side.
Yep, I'm definitely a fan of the longer arms. I definitely feel like a lot of kids tend to get like a short limb syndrome.
Yeah, I think the long arms look especially good with like the no neck and like big shoulder pad look of it. Like it's got that like, I don't know, NFL linebacker look, like real bulky up top.
Not as linebackery per se as maybe like a front end or something like that. Because the linebacker is more like the Jakin, or not the Jakin, the Jesta.
Yeah,
I can see that. Or just I could see the Jesta as being like a fullback, maybe.
running back.
Yeah, I don't know. They're not. I could see like maybe a Jakin being a running back. They're a little lighter, right? You get that.
Jagan's head.
Just has got a little more chutzpah.
The NFL comparison of mobile suits.
Hey, you know.
The Hyakushiki is definitely a wide receiver.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. Yeah, that guy's way out there.
Flashy.
Yep. Yeah.
Diva.
Nice. They turned out pretty decent. Alright, then this guy goes down inside there, just like before.
Ooh.
Be good. Be good. It's not good, Paul. Squeeze. There we go. Boy. Can I get
A
that?
little Latin lesson in here too. Civis parabellum. What is that? If you want peace, prepare for war.
All right.
Where are you starting with your arms?
Yeah, you know, I'm just kind of doing a little bit of everything here.
I'm starting here with the shoulders. See how
It
these.
looks to me like it uses that same inner shoulder plug.
Yeah, I'm just doing like these outside deals here.
Oh yeah, that's totally got to change shape though, because there is way.
Here's the.
All right, so yeah.
Outer shoulder piece here. To do that. Bring that
What I
back a
got
little.
here, guys, is that does not want to sit inside of there at all.
Round peg, square hole.
In a way, yeah, in a way, square peg, round hole.
Square peg, round hole.
Go see that back.
I broke a piece of that, I want to say.
Media files. These guys are rip saws when it comes to fucking filing corners down. So I'm just going to do that. There we go. Turn up the juice back here. See what the heck dang I'm doing. So. Alright. Wanted to let everyone know here that within the next couple of weeks, I will be missing a Thursday show. I will be out of town doing family stuff. So I'll let y'all know what's up with that ahead of time. Yeah, gotta do some son-in-law things. Visually. Okay. Top down just a squish. Just a little squish.
Got a little bit of flash, a little on the arms.
Let's see.
All right.
Oh yeah, 100 bazillion times better. So,
Oi.
all I really did, guys, was took my handy flat file here, and then I rounded off these two corners, and then took that flat side, that top side down, and just flattened that out a little bit. And that's allowing inside here, got these two tabs here on the side of this piece. They push down that poly cap, and then these 2 points go into those two receivers in there. So that should just about fit.
One of my
just about fits right inside there. You were saying?
One of my pegs broke during assembly. Such is life.
This is true. I already broke pegs on my kit. But luckily, only one of them was one that was kind of useless.
This piece actually looks like it'll just end up being glued in there anyway.
What's that?
It's that like the top of the bicep.
Oh, that the part I'm working on.
The
right
part
now.
I'm doing the same thing. I'm rounding mine off a little bit.
Do I see on the inside? No, It isn't me. It must be the children that are wrong. I'm going to use my fancy USA Gundam Store pin vise.
Ooh.
Because I'm going to say that this is the right size, even if it's not.
What, are you drilling out the hole a little?
Yeah. But it looks like I don't need to. It looks like that's not the right size. Curses! I need to do this.
This will just be easier.
This one's
Maybe.
big.
Where are we at here?
What I love about my USA Gundam Store pin vises is that they have a molded-in soft grip.
Oh, that's nice.
This makes it easy on the hands. The metric drills are permanently fused to the pin vise itself, so you don't have to worry about changing things out. However, you don't have the opportunity to change things out. Oh yeah, that was it. That's what it needed. Boys and girls, fans of mecha across the world. I just needed to open it up just a little bit. That's your USA Gundam Store metric pin vise set. Someday I'll work out a property and talk about that, so I don't sound like an asshole. Video. Until that day. Yeah, see, just open those holes up a little bit on the inside there. Everything's looking real fancy. But I do need to taper this backside just.
What
do you
I'm
got?
just dropping parts like crazy today.
That's good.
It's a thing.
It's a mood.
You know.
I feel like I haven't looked at the chat in a little while. So who's been on a chat? Chat says.
Guys are talking about customs and shipping.
Ah, fancy. Not going to read up on it.
And the challenges of.
Yeah, Zach definitely knows a lot about that. Doing the galactic toys from Grand Rapids, Michigan. Oh yeah. Oh. I don't even need to glue that in poly. That's so good. I should need to push it back up.
Okay. Let's see where we're at.
Which is the side? This side.
I think I need the same issue you had. I gotta drill out the peg just a bit.
Just a little bit.
A couple of. So I got these new drill bits, which are nice, but they kind of do like a bunch of sizes in one. Like 4, I don't know, more than that, like 6 drill bits in one container. So it makes it.
So you gotta dig.
You gotta like go through them and. I gotta get like a tiny drill bit organizer or something. I don't know.
Me right. I think I need to clean out the inside of that slot though. So. Where's my handy dandy Universal number 11 X-Acto blade? Most people don't like to use this blade because it's flexible. I like to use this blade because it's flexible.
It has its uses.
And just go with what you know. Just because this is my favorite doesn't mean it has to be yours.
For trimming kits and stuff, I like the shorter blade.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes just for other reasons, I like that. I use both.
I really dig in on a fresh number 11.
Just
carbon rod, nice and fine like. Oh, fancy fine like. All right. So it uses the same inner elbow hub. Appears. Yes, it appears. Great. Thumbs up. So it still uses the same polycapped assembly, which is cool because it's actually pretty neat for an elbow. I didn't really realize it before, but that polycap in there is also kind of a quasi ball joint. So not only does it do a rotation like this, it gives you a little bit of like lateral sway in the elbow, which gives the arms, even though they're like little stocky chonkers, gives it the ability to kind of like bend a little bit at the elbow. Get a little like this.
I knew that was going to happen.
What up, Julio? I did that dance just for you. If you think that, you're wrong. Dropping parts is Andy's job. True story.
I'm going to have to see some credentials or resume on that.
Are you a card-carrying part dropper?
Yeah.
That coffee is good. Yeah. Oh, okay, but all right. So, I'm gonna guess that all the parts can still get attached to this while it is in its sub-assembly within the arm. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Okay.
Side.
Oh shit! You already did your shoulders though, so I'm behind.
I have one shoulder. I'm working. I think I'm going to do like one arm at a time.
It uses the same balls for the shoulders, right?
It looks like it.
Yeah, use the same ball joints for the shoulders. So,
which are part of, right? Is that little flat piece that goes on there? The piece that we put in that upper bicep.
Yeah, that plugs into the bottom of the shoulder.
So it's probably better to put it on the shoulder and the.
Nice. Instead of that being two pieces, it's only one piece. That's so convenient. And then this thing. And it slots up over that stuff. And slots. Little Beavis and Butthead for y'all. Clippy clippy bang bang here. See you later, Mr. Resin's screw joint. Go.
Do that I can.
Oh,
so
it's got that kind of magic murder smell when you cut into it with the file. Does it make you sweaty? No, but the humidity does.
All right, we got. Whoop! There we go. Sorry. Out of focus. Top of the shoulder and the bicep.
The biocep?
Top of the bicep. Oh, remember part.
Top of the bundle.
Don't mess with that. Why don't you want to fit how I want you to fit? What's your problem, part?
You. Sorry. Just being weird. I had coffee. Cool, I have this beer right here to drink, so it'll calm me the heck down. Man, sprue cleanup on this kit has been remarkably well, guys. It's just little teeny things, like a little bit of this on the little gate there on the heel of this thing. You know, there's a little one here, and a little doodad.
So you have to keep the poly cap that goes into the bicep, huh?
Yes, it requires that poly cap.
So I got to take that out and put it in this one.
That's where I was talking about worrying about it fitting.
Will it fit? It does.
It does. It's a little tight, but it fits. And I'd rather it be just a hair tight than be any amount loose.
Good rule to live by.
It is a good rule to live by.
Okay. I see how this all goes together. Now I'm remembering.
A whole new arm. A new fantastic point of articulation. All right. Weenie weenie. Ooh, thanks.
All right, just do things on camera now. All right, bicep, shoulder.
Bicep, where are you? Everybody's eyes are closed. I don't know, I miss you so. Say hi, child, where are you?
Shoulder and upper arm. Then the elbow piece I have all together already.
Listen, quit freaking running ahead, okay?
I mean, I have that like the joint. I don't have the elbow itself. Now I got like those two forearm pieces, I would guess, go together.
I'm just cleaning up this shoulder like it's none of your business.
Yeah, shoulder fit together pretty good. The first one I put together.
Yeah, shoulders super tech. Nice.
I like the two-piece shoulder much more than the one-piece stock shoulder.
Or it's many, but yeah. It looks better this way. A little more beef to it. A little more beefarino.
Beefaroni.
All right, and that goes in there. And then this goes on here. I'm halfway there.
Living on a prayer.
Whoa. I think that deserves. Hey, Aomeka, what's poppin'? How you doing, man? Ah, my beer is mildly exploded. Tonight we're drinking. What are you drinking, Paulie?
Pepsi.
Simp. No, tonight I'm drinking Juice Bomb IPA.
Ooh.
It is juicy. I just finished up a steaming cup of Death Wish coffee.
Yeah, I got a little bit of that going in the. I have like a cold brew maker.
Yeah.
For tomorrow morning.
Excellent. All right, so do I continue on and make the other arm to the same part, or do I forge ahead, finish one arm, and then race through the other one?
I'm doing one arm at a time.
And it doesn't cost you a dime. Well, except for everything you bought already. But that was a really bad take at a Johnny Cash song. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I'm going to keep going. All right. So, some more spoon removal. Jack is great with Papa Jack. I'm doing good. I can't speak for Paul, but I think we're doing all right.
Yeah, it's a good Thursday night. Tomorrow's Friday. Thank God.
Hey. Jack is great says that decided he's going to paint a Zaku in Tuskegee Airman color for his first big paint job. I think that's a great idea.
That sounds cool.
There you go. And Z Gumpel Ronan is saying that he is doing an RG Sazabi in zero colors from the Pacific Fleet. Absolutely right. Oh, he said, both y'all, share your shit. Share it with the community. Remember, we're all just big nerds having fun making cool shit. think that's the only, just that one sprue on the top of the elbow. Yeah.
Sounds like I'm getting a thunderstorm here.
Hey. I like me a thunderstorm.
Yeah.
East Coast thunderstorms are totally different than the thunderstorms I grew up with out there in the Midwest. Those Midwest thunderstorms are wild. Plus, you can see them from 1,000 miles away because there isn't anything out there. It's all flat.
Boy,
You can watch that storm roll in for the first 4 days. Oh, that storm's coming.
we get them pretty regularly. Like every day we get a thunderstorm here.
Oh, yeah.
In the summer, around 4 o'clock or so, typically.
Yeah, it's Florida.
It's Florida.
It's tropical, y'all. What do you expect?
Got to have a little rain, otherwise the sun would continue to bake everyone's brain.
There's enough of that going on as it is.
Absolutely.
I heard some wild things about them having sunny day flooding in Dade, down in Miami.
Sunny day flooding?
The sun will be out and there'll still be water sloshing around in the streets because the ocean level is rising.
Oh, I could see that in East Miami-Dade.
Yeah. Some scary shit.
But climate change doesn't exist.
Oh.
Prove it. Okay.
What do you got?
I got the what are these? The forearm components.
The moose are now running wild. The polar bears have moved back north. Yo, today was actually a really beautiful day. It was nice and chill. I sat out on my stoop and relaxed in the sunshine with my lovely wife for several hours
today.
It's a good day. They always offset like that? No. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, this remains in assembly as well, Paul. The cuff.
Cuff, yes.
Yeah, so polycap in that.
And is there 2 pieces to that?
Yeah, it's a polycap, a gray polycap, and then a purple
cuff
component. Yeah, the cuff. The actual cuff. Just like Christian Slater in Cuffs.
Cuffs.
Let's see what we got here. How flippy floppy is the arm?
It's a little flippy floppy, to be honest.
Not gonna be surprised.
And mine.
Oh, and then I broke it.
Broken.
Trying to squeeze the polycap into this fucking tight piece. Not the end of the world. I'll do it. I can fix it.
It's a little flop, little loose.
Yeah, my glue drilling pin vise. I use it specifically for glue.
This forearm piece definitely I would say probably has the most flash of anything so far.
Which piece is that one?
Like the new frame.
Oh, the inner part?
Yeah, pieces.
Yeah, if you haven't assembled one yet, be very, very careful when putting the cuff part.
Or are you talking about the polycap?
Yeah, the polycap part.
like around those.
On the very thin part, on the very end.
Yeah.
Where the wrist cuff fits in.
I can see that. Take it back apart to like open them up a little. And I'm scared.
Yeah, mine were just thin and sucky. And of course, glue full of glue for some reason.
Just clean out that where the polycap sits a little. Yeah, putting that together and taking it apart a couple times doesn't seem like a great idea.
Getting there. I'm drilling for glue. There's glue in them there bottles. Glue. All right.
That's like better fit now. Better fit.
Nope. I didn't quite get it. All right, so you guys know what I broke. I broke that.
Yeah, tip of that resin piece. It doesn't, I don't know if you can see the gap in mine. That's pushed all the way into the polycap.
Yep.
For the most part. Like it's going to need to be.
That I was pushing. Yeah, I was pushing next to it and not on it. I actually broke it when it was on the back side. I didn't break it when it was on the lead side that I was pushing. So that's fun.
It would work better if you could shave a little off the inside of that, like where the loop that goes around the polycap, but it's so thin I don't want to take any more off of it.
Exactly.
So I think just when it gets final, I mean this all gets covered up anyway. It's like inner frame, but actually, realistically, like all of this could get glued because more than likely all of this is going to be in kind of the same color palette outside of the cuff, which the cuff can actually come off.
Yeah, that actual cuff.
This is all inner frame, all of this. So I mean, the only thing you might want to do different is maybe something with that elbow, but that could just be masked.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll probably glue that pretty soon. The bottom of this at least. I don't know what I want to do. The elbow is still really loose.
I haven't gotten there yet.
But I don't want to glue any of that in there because then
I've been dealing with
you're not going to be able to move the elbow.
There we go.
And I want to move my elbow. But
yeah, it's heckin' loose, dog.
It's not going to come apart.
Alright, I need to let this glue fucking chill. Here it is. Thought I was being smart and I was starting to fuck with it. It's sealed. No, it's not sealed.
I mean, you have a spare one.
Listen.
Panel line, or is that just a problem? It's like on the front of the forearm, that is like one of the lightest panel lines I've ever seen. That's gonna need some work.
On the inside of the arm?
Yeah.
You dry now, okay? Calm down. Calm yourself.
Do you have some of that fast?
I do have zip kicker, but that makes the super glue brittle, so I'm gonna let it cure on its own.
Gotcha.
Let's see this thing you're speaking of. That's not headed steel, though. Oh shit, you're right. Wow. What the? Whoa, I got. Whoa. Whoa. There we go. It's a weird fitment too. All right. So how are we doing that one? Oh, hey, Edward. What's poppin'? It's my knees. That's an old man joke. Saw a meme the other day that was like, when you're in bed and she's getting on top and you hear both her knees pop, you're like, ooh, sexy and crunchy. That one is
clearance thing. Wait a minute. Did I put this on backwards? Are you backwards? No. Little clearance thing with like that front elbow piece too. Front forearm piece. Like the elbow wants to touch it.
Uh-oh.
Stop touching it.
No touchy.
Don't even look at it.
Don't even think about it. Well, mine is gluing because somebody broke it. Whoever that was. We'll get to the bottom of this. This actually isn't as extreme as I thought it was going to be.
What's that?
The arms. For some reason, I was looking at it and I was like, oh man, this can kind of be a pain in the butt. It's not. It's fine. I feel like the chest was way more finicky than this.
Yeah, and the chest, the torso in general was probably the most finicky, and it's the least amount of parts. It's really just like just 5 parts total for everything.
Just a really weird fit.
I'm not sure what these other pieces do. These these two. Do you know what this is?
Those, I think they're. Oh no, that's supposed to replace that resin elbow.
Huh?
Yeah, that replaces, or that. This is the resin elbow.
Oh.
Right? You get that polycap inside of it. Now I'm going to do a little bit of deduction here real quick and find out if it's different, because mine's all buried. The one is all buried, so I'll dig this part out here.
Interesting.
And we'll see.
It looks not as bulky. From like front to back of elbow, it looks skinnier.
You know what? And that could be.
And I was just telling you how I was getting some clearance things.
Yeah, clearance issues. Well, mine is.
Interesting. I think I'm gonna. What do I want to do here? Well, I just have one more piece. Let me put the back of the elbow together, and then I'm gonna build the other arm with the resin joint.
Ooh.
And see which one I like better. That sounds like a plan, right?
Sure.
Because we got 2 arms.
Sure. Where am I? Oh, it's right here. sticking to my hand. There we go. Now we're cooking with fire. Get in there. Give me a wheeze. Give me a wheeze. Boink. Action. So, now that I'm here, look at this thing.
It's another episode of Detail or Problem. What is that?
Okay, here's this. Oh, dude, it is so much smaller. It is skinnier. It is still as long, though, but it just takes up less space. So there's your clearance.
Okay.
Now, can I get this apart? I think I can.
That's not working. You look terrible.
Listen. I broke it again. All right, that's fine.
Okay. Do this just for the moment because that doesn't even want to stay anywhere kind of close. Because it's new.
To do this, I'm going to have to glue this, the polycap in there. So, and of course, the polycap doesn't fit.
Where'd I put the hand?
The pegs on the polycap are way too long.
What is the benefit of this hand? It's flat.
What's the benefit of
The hand. I'm looking at the
the back of the hand?
hand.
Oh, yeah, that's it. It's flat as opposed to sculpted. Nothing like cutting those polycaps. Make your stomach fall to the floor.
I just like taking hands apart. I just like putting hands together.
Go back to my
Just like
beautiful
individually articulated fingers. Fuck you. Wow, there we go. That's definitely that one. Okay. These hands are stupid. What do we got going on here? Haven't been reading.
Wait a minute. You? Oh, you're not reading the chat. I thought you were talking about instructions.
Oh, duh. I don't read those.
Yeah, instructions. Wow, this polycap straight up does not want to fit in there, bro.
The one for the elbow?
Yeah. It is way too big on mine. It might be different on yours because you don't have the Victon.
You're talking about how expensive New Jersey is to live.
Let's see.
All right. And we got the hand together.
Yeah,
So,
not all jersey is that expensive. I'll attest to that one.
look at the back of the elbow here. It has a little bit of sticky tack in there, but like, look at that fit. That's not good.
No, that's got to be because the gray elbow you have in there.
It could be. It very well could be. So I have basically one arm assembled. I'm going to move to the other arm, and then we'll see what the.
What are you trying to say? Are you trying to say I'm fat?
Maybe. We'll see what the other forearm looks like, or the other elbow piece looks like with the resin joint. New resin joints. Dropping
these new resin joints from Little Vicky.
Stock armor out of my face. Okay, so this whole piece, we can leave the shoulder pretty much assembled. These shoulders can go.
There we go.
How the frick did this thing go together again?
Just had to tickle it a little bit. Oh shit. There we go.
I'll break that. I'll take that hand off.
Just go ahead and sand down the top of your poly cap. Whoa! Whoa! Sorry. That's me throwing up. I'm having to sand the top of my poly cap.
Okay.
Ain't nobody want to hear that shit.
Shoulder piece. Let's see if we can get you without breaking. Yay, this one's going to have both. We don't need you.
So I did that part. Oh, I gotta do this part. Yeah, there you go. That's what I'm talking about. Those little inexpensive spots there in New Jersey. Let's see, a little bit enough on this side. A little bit of that. Yo, it's the magic dust.
That magic yellow dust. Okay.
Oh shit! Seriously?
Okay. Inside part of the shoulder.
It has a little catcher here now.
It's not a 22-hour trip to see anyone.
I'll tell you one thing, man. These small peg holes in the elbows definitely leave a lot to be desired.
I remember having a lot of trouble even with the stock model getting the elbow to go together.
Like it is just shredding my polycap.
Edward's moving to North Carolina. Cool, man. We're in North Carolina. I like North Carolina. I have an aunt in the Raleigh area, and I visited there maybe like 3 years ago now, but it was not what I was expecting in the area that she lives. I was expecting like the country, and that wasn't it. Most of the people there were from like northeastern United States. Monroe. Okay. Yeah, they're one of the towns, like a town or two over from where my aunt lives, is called Cary, Cary, and they call it like the containment area for relocated Yankees.
Oh,
because it's mostly people from or that area, Connecticut, New York, New Jersey. But yeah, we took a little trip there. It was fun. It was a nice, really nice place.
I am just gonna fucking glue this thing together because fuck. Better clean it first. I guess you plugged yourself shut, didn't you? Didn't you?
They actually have decent pizza. I did not have any pizza while I was there. So I can't confirm nor deny that.
What? Oh yeah, that'd be pretty hype to have some live tutorials. Be able to host some classes. There we go. Put a little clip on this bad motherfucker. Shut your mouth, Shift. Oh, when you want to clamp it good, you put it up on the clamp. Oh, don't glue your finger together though, son of a gun. That is not going to have any more rotation to it. It is the holy hell. Quick, a savior. We need a savior. Come on, motherfucker. Little cotton swab.
There are many pinning classes that happen, but I feel like that's a bit simpler than doing something like Gumpel in a classroom. I don't know. I've watched some some miniature painting stuff from like the Games Workshop people, and so that's pretty involved. It's a much different way of doing things than most people do to Gunpla.
Yeah, it's a whole different ball of wax, that's for damn sure.
And I mean, hand painting can be challenging, man. I'd rather airbrush than hand paint, personally. Like, you know, like that.
Oh. Can't remember who had said it, but it was something along the lines of become versed in all ways and become stronger in your own.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense. Now, shoulder assemble. Good. Okay. Part 1, do. Now, the only thing I need out of this is that cuff, huh? Which, of course, you have to disassemble the whole goddamn thing together.
All right, I got one elbow.
So the only part I need is all the pop caps, huh? Don't need that.
Let that guy queue up real quick. I was able to maintain all the movement in the elbow, despite its every attempt to thwart me. I win. What's up now?
B word.
Yeah, well, Paul said it. I was saying it. And I looked deep this.
Kid show.
And I said, bitch.
Okay. So I have the shoulder put together. This is gonna go. Okay, let me get the bicep piece put together here. That'll do.
Not there yet, though. But I will. I will get there. Oh, yes, I will. Much more flashing on here than I thought there was.
On what?
Didn't notice it until on the elbow structural component.
Yeah, mine had a lot of flash too.
I didn't even notice it until it was like, mostly together, and I was like, oh shit, that's not right. That's ugly. Oh, okay. All right. Let's do it again.
Oh, right. We have to take a lot of you apart.
Hey, what's the matter, you? Hey. All right, all this purple shit. What about the Sunny D?
Purple drink.
Purple drink, purple stuff. What's this called? What flavor is it? Purple.
Sugar, water, purple.
Red number
Juice.
4, blue number 2, mixed. Right. Oh, yo, what up, Lucas? How to do it from watching videos of Julio. Oh, sure, I suppose. Yeah, I wouldn't think about pay. Still building that Rayfield Challenger 2 TES tank for some reason. He needed a break, so he picked one of the most extensive and amazing looking tank models out on the market.
No problem.
Oh, she lives. Uh-oh. Colleen and I both had fallen into slumber after dinner.
I'm envious.
She woke me up and was like, "Don't you need to stream?" And I was like, "Oh, shit." Brewed a pot of coffee. Got my shit set up.
No.
And she remained in slumber.
Can only imagine you guys able to keep some resemblance of a normal sleeping schedule, or you
She's still working semi-normally.
That's good.
Yeah, so she still has to she's working from home, but she has to log on at whatever in the morning, 8 in the morning or 7:30 in the morning. So
just that week off, man, I was already all fucked up.
Yeah, I've been having a week off since March. What a thing. All right, so if I recall correctly, I needed to drill those out. These are my 2.5 millimeter USA Gundam Store pin dice. Oh, I'm sorry, the 2 millimeter. Easy freaking peasy.
Oh, okay. So now I'm going to assemble the resin elbow joint. Yeah.
Would you like to know what I encountered?
I'm gonna have some polycap issues, huh?
You are gonna have polycap issues.
It doesn't look like it wants to fit at all.
No, I had to open up the opening for the polycap, and I had to modify the polycap as well.
Ooh, that's a nice noise.
So I ended up having to cut the pegs down on the polycap.
Yeah. Okay, I could see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the receiver doesn't look very deep at all. No.
It is not. And I had to open the receiver holes also. And I had to open the opening that fits that polycap because it's kind of a round polycap. It's a little bit larger. So at least on mine it is. It may not be different, or it may be different.
See, I'm just cleaning up the gate marks on it now.
Where is, oh, here it is. Part of me is like,
without the polycap, let's see how this fits together.
Yeah, pretty clean.
Yes, nice.
There was a little bit of gappage in mine, but super good at it. Fill that in.
It's like, first of all, polycap piece is too long. So do I want to cut this? Is it going to cut those? Okay, it did. A little bit. Just a wee bit. And do you remember offhand how big that?
I drilled out mine to 2.5. Nice.
Being super lazy, I'm not even putting it in my pin vise.
So I opened up the handholds for the wrist in this set of frame components to 3 millimeters because on the inside it sits at like 3 millimeters, but the outside of the hole is slightly tapered in. So I'm hoping that this will alleviate the issue I had with my snippy snappy. Very fucking gently doing this because, man, is that a thin thing. That is the thinnest little freaking thing. Look at that. Crime against humanity.
Let me see. I can't. Oh, that's like the
Yeah, I opened that
the wrist
hole with the 3 millimeter.
I did the same thing. Actually, you know what I did? I didn't even. I had a lot of flash in mine, so I actually used like the tip of my knife and just gave it a twirl.
Yeah, because that's where I broke that first one, trying to get the shit to fit. Watch, I'll go to put it on. I'll be like, oop, flop. Oh, it fits really cleanly now. Oh man, I should have done that on the other one so badly. Oh, mistakes were made. I'm so sorry.
Okay, I actually got that elbow piece together, thanks to you doing it and telling me how to do it. I got that together pretty well. I think I'm just gonna end up, gluing that.
That's
still
exactly
a little tight, but I might drill out the peg receiver just a hair more.
Yeah,
or thin the polycap a little. I don't know.
Yeah, I had to I didn't like what I did. I was in the fan. So let me see what this is. 302. That's the fucking deal. So I'm going to open those holes up to 3 millimeter for the polycap, and that's going to make my world so much better. Because what it did on mine, let me put this in some tweezers so that I can hold on to it and show you guys. What I ended up doing on the other one is like, this is your normal polycap. Hi, everybody. I'm a polycap. I'm happy. I ended up cutting down these fucking pegs on the side about half the distance, and then I had to shave it so that it would fit into the hole because these little holes, if I can get it to show up, there we go. Yeah, those little holes in the center, no Reiki. So not only are they shallow, but they're narrow. Not only are you shallow, but you're narrow. One. Dude, these are much better than the other one. So be warned, Paul, one of your elbows might totally suck.
Well, I hope this is the one that totally sucks because it's not too bad.
Because it's not too bad?
Not too bad. I got it together. I'm not like 100%. Like I said, it's going to have to glue it. And like glue it and then pin put it in a clamp. Hold on, I'm gonna go grab something to drink. I need some water.
Do it.
I'll be right back.
Do it. Hold on. That's right there. Yeah. I didn't have the 3 millimeter pin vise. Therein lies my problem. What do we got? Hey, Michael, what's poppin', buddy? How you doing? Aw, thanks, Edward. Yeah, I am a pretty lucky dude. You could say that she's a pretty lucky lady, too, because I put up with all of her madness. Yeah, we've been together quite a while now. Almost married 10 years. Oh boy, I think I made it good on doing this thing with the right tooling. Let me tell you guys. Oh my, so good. So good. The fit is just perfect. I couldn't be happier. I'm tempted to just round that shit out with a Dremel. I'm gonna be Tim for a second here, make some Dremel noise. I don't got a fancy Fordham tool, I just got a little cordless Dremel. But oh, plastic and metal. Let's talk about the differences between those two. I don't know. I'm pretty good with both. I've had a lot of experience with. Obviously, I've got like 15 years of solid metalworking experience, and I have 8 or 9 years of plastics. So let's just teach it myself. Oh man, that's so much nicer. I promise it won't last very long, guys. I'm sorry. Just one more section to do. Me playing dentist right now. All right. Now, this little guy, cordless Dremel, 1/8 inch rasp on the end, ball rasp. Pretty basic shit. And what I did was I just went in there and I made those round to fit the poly cap. So that was pretty straightforward. Just gonna brush it out with a bristle brush here. Just a bunch of like garbage paint brushes I get for like $1 at the dollar store, or even less. A couple bucks for a big pack of them. Use them for everything. When they go bad, you just toss them because they didn't cost you much. Okay, so survey says, that is going to be the money. Look at that interaction. If I can get it to focus. It made it nice. I made it nice and round to receive that round polycap. I just got to cut the ends down just a smidgen. And we are in good shape. I need to get myself some of those USA Gun Store Nipper 2.0s. I only got the 1.0s. They are good. Oh, that cut is so freaking clean. Wow. Yeah. Mad money, mad money. Oh. Now, why didn't you guys tell me to use my Dremel before? Probably because you didn't know I had one. But,
Alrighty.
You missed it, Paul.
What happened?
I used my Dremel to carve the round into these parts to fit the poly cap. So I got my ball and Dremel and I carved the inside of the shape to fit the round. Here's a better example.
Oh, okay. All right. The actual piece.
Yeah, and the actual piece. So where it was flat, I made it round to receive the polycap and allow it to do its thing. That's so much better. Well, the other elbow is just going to be jealous. $3mm is definitely a good size to open up the polycap receiving points.
Yes.
I said that before. I will say it again. Oh, so much freaking better. It's so much better. Man. Wow. All right. Learn something new every day, my friends. Always learn something new. So there. That thing fits so nicely in there now. That's just amazing.
It's amazing.
It's a me, amazing go. Yeah, and then that. I don't even have to do anything crazy. I mean, I'm going to have to compress it a little bit when I glue it. Forget about it. The other one, man, I had to finagle. I had to plead. I had to beg. I had to promise to pay college tuition. It's insane. It was a crime against all that is decent in my life. Oh, what up, Jay? Yeah, you got to be super duper careful with Dremel. Any kind of drill bit drilling in plastic, incredibly gentle. I used to make all sorts of. So I used to be a somewhat of a professional skateboarder of sorts. I used to be a sponsored skateboarder. We'll say I wasn't necessarily professional. I never really got paid in more than gear. So there you go. But yeah, so I used to do downhill power sliding and stunt style skateboarding like that. So we would use this like all these plastic products, polyethylene, propylene, Corian, Delrin, all these fun plastic products, and make different kinds of like slide pucks and parts to slap on your board, like for protecting your toe or your heel or any of your thing, like that. So, yeah, drilling that stuff. If you're not careful, you just ruin it, and then you're like, oh, there's a $30 piece of plastic out the window.
Whoop.
Right, I think I'm ready for this now.
Pretty happy with that.
Still not happy.
I'm pretty happy with that.
The problem when you get one of these like oversized glue bottles, it's like a normal glue bottle would have run out of glue already. But I've still got like a good half a bottle of glue left, so I have to keep drilling open.
Oh, the cap.
The pores proof, because it just like gets crap inside of it.
Yeah.
Builds up slowly over time. Nope, still didn't get it.
This first.
I think I see the baby's head. I don't need a lot. I only need 2 little dabs.
It's a flash on these like inner frame pieces.
Boy, you want to ruin a number 11? Quick, start digging around the drill bit with it. Whew. Yo, we heard you like the drill bits, so we were like, fuck you.
Wow.
Yep. Only the finest in delinquent youth.
Okay. That polycap fits a lot better.
Got no luck today.
Oh.
Yeah. Julio says Julio was over here a couple weeks back. He says when he was waiting for a ride by my crib, a dude drove by doing about 90, which is about right. Yeah. These kids drive by on like, sometimes they'll go by in a herd of like motorbikes, like dirt bikes, dual strokes, just basically dirt bikes. A herd of like 15 or 20 of them dudes just riding by doing wheelies and
Yeah, it's pretty common here. They do it like on the highway.
oh yeah. Well, you see, there ain't highways here, so. And it wouldn't do you any good to do them on the highway here because the highway only goes like 5 miles an hour.
They'll like get a whole group of them and like block off traffic and do it.
Ah,
Pretty wild.
that's Florida.
Yeah.
Oh, come the F on. What do you want from me, Glue? It's pretty
That
freaking open. I'm telling you.
fits much better together, so it's definitely the better elbow option.
Oh, I see how it is. See, Paul had a good elbow and a better elbow, and I had a crap elbow.
No. Well, I have this. I didn't make the other elbow. I used the stock one. I was just curious to see like how that was gonna come together. Because if it was gonna work, like
I think I realized the issue with my glue too is that my drill bit wasn't long enough to poke through the very meniscus at the end of the fucking glue channel. The very end of the volcanic tube. I just saw glue coming all the way up to the tip. And I should just go and like pop, and I'll just flood my hand. I'll have like a handful of super glue. Ugh. Yeah, I can see it. It's literally right the F right there. It's trying to kill me, guys.
that never seems to want to go together the way I want it to go together.
No. Why are you doing that? Stop doing that. I'm smarter than you, bottle of glue.
Republic of Texas biker rally was a nightmare too. Not so bad now that I don't live downtown.
Yeah.
I can imagine. That doesn't sound fun.
Chris?
Yeah.
Look, Chris!
I hated Bike Week in Florida. I've never been to Bike Week in Florida.
But do you love Shark Week?
But I don't think I'd be going to Bike Week in Florida either, so doesn't seem like it's for me.
Really? Yeah, you know, you can get your son like a little sleeveless leather jacket. Sylvia can roll around in like one of those bandanas that they pretend are a shirt. Will be perfect.
I had the wrong type of bike. I had a sport bike for quite a while, but how welcome those are there.
My wife is talking puzzles with her mother.
They're plotting to kill me.
What else is new? Tonight we are planning to take over the world.
Same thing we do every night, Pinky.
What are we going to do tonight, Brian? It's not Brian, it's Brian. All right. As they say in the industry, boom shaka laka boom.
Oh, that's
Open the door, get on the floor, everybody do the dinosaur. Awesome. Okay. Elbows. Success race. Does it still move? Yes. We were successful on our efforts, Dr. Frankenstein. Frederick von Frankenstein. Anybody seen Young Frankenstein before?
mm-hmm. Man, that back of that elbow, like the armor, just
You love it.
no bueno, huh?
You love it. It's like ass in that polycap, I'll tell you that much. Well, let's see if I can glue this one together now. Oh yeah, that fitted way the bench. Much better. Yeah, there's no weird interference. In fact, because this is so fucking finicky, I am just going to glue the whole damn thing together right now.
You gluing the elbow together?
No, the elbows are already glued together. I'm gluing the lower forearm together, and I put way too fucking glue on it.
The like the frame piece?
Yes.
That's going to need quite a bit of work. It's the same on this. I don't know if you can see, this is like the back of the elbow.
Mm-hmm.
But you can see that gap, like around the cuff. Pretty bad. Can't tell. Which side is it?
A little bit. I think that once that is all sealed up, I'll be able to file down. Still got movement. We got all the movement in the world.
Just through oh, it's 11:07. Shit.
Yeah, it's that time. Just about.
Get this hand.
Ah.
All right.
Give me your glue goobers. I want them.
There. All right. Hands are together. You are together.
Okay. Well, we learned an awful lot, didn't we?
Mm-hmm. Plastic.
Sturgis. Yeah, I remember Sturgis being hyped in the 90s, but that was because I still lived out in the Midwest and there wasn't shit to do.
Have to build this other elbow.
Drop them moves.
But I'll do that another time. This arm takes a little bit of work.
Mm-hmm. It certainly does. All right. Let's swap cameras over here real quick. Bid some adieus to all you fine people out there in TV land. I'm just going to steal the whole screen since Paul is just building shit. Well, it has been quite a journey again today. Hopefully you guys learned a few things when it came to dealing with this stuff. Mostly it was just us dealing with the troubles and the trials and tribulations and contingencies of this stuff. So yeah, we dealt a little bit with modifying polycaps and modifying parts for polycaps, a little bit of troubleshooting and figuring out how the parts all fit together. And yeah, mostly just had like a good time hanging out and working on stuff. Thank you guys again for stopping by. Do greatly appreciate it. As per usual, you can find amazing modeling supplies like these awesome USA Gundam Sword pin vices and the 2.0 nippers and stuff at my partner. Where is it down here? Doesn't want to do it anymore. I'm going to go there.
USA Gundam Store.
USA Gundam Store. Yeah, go down and see what's going on. I just got an email. There's some new cool stuff out. I know there's some cool things that are on the way. The Ava 1.0, Unit 0, the yellow one, pretty hyped.
I just
the
saw
prototype.
they got some Mechatro kits.
Mm-hmm. They got some metal build stuff too.
Yeah,
some cool stuff coming in.
First time getting Mechatro kits. Here in the US. So, yeah.
But yeah, stop by there and check out, see what's new. They're always updating everything all the time. If you want to, you can use my code BroBuilder10 to save yourself 10%. But there's a bunch of other ones out there too that you can use. Feel free. It just lets Adam know where you guys are showing your attention. So until next time, my good friend Mr. Pauly, where can the
Hey.
button?
Hold on. Sorry. Just a sec. There we go. Yeah, you guys can find me on Instagram, YouTube here, Twitter. I don't really mess with that too much, but just come to Paul. Stop by, say hi, post some pictures of this sometime, so you can see like maybe a little better detail. I know sometimes the webcams and stuff don't pick up everything, so start documenting some of this stuff. Probably for the better. But thanks, guys, for hanging out.
And of course, you can find me on Instagram, bro_builder. I realize that I haven't been telling people that there's an underscore in there, so you might not be able to find me. Or you can find us here streaming every Tuesday, every Thursday, doing this thing right here on the Robo-Dojo. Been doing KotoKai builds over at my good friend Chris Hab's website on his YouTube channel. Those are going down. There's another one of those coming up in a couple of weeks. Stay tuned for that. And then a mechanism. Mechanism is tomorrow. So hopefully we'll be seeing all of you fine people there.
Yep.
Have a good time blowing off steam. And with that, you guys can go check out Tex. She's streaming right now, so maybe she'll be actually building something for a change.
Ooh.
Bye.